Hey guys, we're back with another video. As you can see, I say it so many times. I'm back at home, so no more Sweden. I'm currently on my way to Linz to Madisma Performance, where all our cars are now after the Sweden road trip, and today we're going to cover what parts went boom on the Sweden road trip. So I'm gonna show you all the damage the 10 days in Sweden did to all of our cars, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. We're also gonna take a look at the Viper and my M3, I guess, because they're also there. So I'll see you guys in Linz then. By the way, Patrick is with us in his Ranger. Oh, you can see it like this. Because he's delivering a buggy to Madisma. We're gonna try to make it road legal here in Austria. Also my little sheep is with us, so we're in good company today. See you guys later. Peace out. So I've officially made it, and now we're gonna take a look at the cars. Yeah. There's my R34 GTR, and yeah, it just everything is dismantled. It came like this from Sweden because, as I already said in the previous video, we brought the car to Jokkmokk, where some mechanic took a look at it and found out that the engine is cracked, sadly. Since I'm not an expert, I'm just gonna talk about the exterior stuff right now until Bernd comes and explains everything to me. The rear diffuser, which is an original V-Spec 2 diffuser, is a bit loose, but that's not a big deal, I think. Here we have this part a bit loose from all the snow coming in. Wait, let me focus. Yeah. But that's also not a big issue. Yeah. The hood needs to be repainted because I got a pretty big rock chip. I guess that's from our WRC action. Right. Let me focus again. Right here, yeah. The front is a bit scratched, but also not a big issue, I think. Yeah. So the exterior is not too bad on the R34. Like I already said, it's only part of the rear. So the rear diffuser, and I think the front fenders are a little bit scratched on the inside because the spiked tires, which I'm gonna show you right in a second. So we were actually driving spiked tires, but not as bad as on the Evo, so they're not as extreme, but still pretty good. They scratched a little bit on the front fenders on the inside, but I'm gonna get set tune fenders anyway, so it's not that bad. So the only big problem is, of course, the engine, which I'm gonna talk about as soon as somebody explains to me what exactly went wrong. By the way, this is a friend's F80 M3, so Zenz we call him. Also looks very clean. Might need a new turbo, I think, because he's got bigger turbos on it for more power. It's pushing around 700 to 800 horsepower, which is insane. Maybe he's gonna take me for a spin in summer. So I just had a small engine lesson. Yeah, here you can see the crack through which the water came in. So yeah, time for a new engine, I guess. I'm gonna come back stronger. Still don't know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna go full billet or just take a pretty much original motor and build this one. Gonna have to talk about that. I think the rest of the engine is inside the trunk. Let me just take a look. You see my orange jacket, kind of. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, here's the rest of the engine. We wanted to do the engine anyway because, as you can see, it looks a bit old and not like I wanted it to look. it's an opportunity to make everything better and everything shiny and new again. So I'm not really that sad. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be epic once we get it going again. Probably also time for a new paint job on the R34, although I'm really a big fan of the silver. We will see. Also here you can see some parts of my Viper just laying around, waiting to be put onto the car again. I can't wait to drive this car again, man. It's just completely insane. So here's Bernd's Evo 9 RS. It has minor problems, but nothing too serious. Exterior wise, it looks still pretty good. Just needs a quick wash, but that's from the transport. What car should we do next? This Jeep is getting... Oh, it already has some? I don't know. That doesn't really look stock to me. He builds them all on his own, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So here's Clement's E46 M3. The bumper took a pretty big beating from Sweden, but I don't think he really cares. That's my R35 light, by the way, which I used 2 years ago on my R35. It also needs a clean, as you can see. Inside, Ulle's side skirt is inside here. The rear bumper also needs a little bit of fixing. Yeah, nothing too serious if you ask me. So next up we have my Evo. Yeah, also some paint chips, but I think they were already before we went to Sweden. My lights are smashed from all the rocks, but this was also from before. So yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. Coolant is leaking for some reason. We're not sure why, but I think apart from that the engine stood up pretty well, so it's just gonna get a small service and it should be good to go, hopefully, fingers crossed. Also needs a clean, it just looks completely disgusting. Also on the inside, it's just completely dirty, but nothing that a quick polish can't fix, hopefully. Yeah, especially in the passenger seat. The main problem with my Evo was back here. As you can see, my spikes just did a lot of damage back here from all the bumps and everything. It might be that my suspension in the rear is broken, which caused it to scrape everything up here. But I'm not quite sure, because it's always been pretty low at the back. We'll see about that. My bumper here needs a little fixing as well. Yeah. So it's mainly the rear bumper. It's even worse on this side here. The spikes completely chewed through my mud flaps, and that's what you hear scraping on the video all the time. And my rear inner fender, and basically snow came into the trunk through this opening here. Apart from that, I think the Evo is pretty much good to go, hopefully. It's not too bad. So that's the engine of the Evo. It's a bit dirty, but I'm probably gonna get it cleaned by Modisma. We have no idea why there's coolant leaking. It might just be from the overflow or something. I don't even know it's from my Evo because my Viper is right above it, but I'm gonna get to that pretty soon. But I think it's from the Evo, yeah. It has to be. So it might be from the overflow, it might be some other problems, we don't really know. So Daniel did a pretty nice job on the Evo. Just looks amazing if you ask me. That's how an Evo should look, with the air filter and the charge pipes here. Just need a little bit of cleaning and we're good to go, hopefully. So this is Ole's Evo. I think nothing technical broke on his car, just some problems with the side skirts from driving off piste all the time, on both sides actually. But on this side they fixed it in Sweden with 2 self-tapping screws, or whatever they are called in English, I forgot it. So it's not too bad, it survived Sweden pretty well. So here are my 2 other cars besides each other. The E90, which got a new differential and the Civic's control unit, and my Viper, where you're gonna need a new engine basically. I'm gonna show you the engine in a second. Just look how massive it looks from underneath, and also the rear diffuser and everything. And here it looks like it came straight out of a monster truck. And also with the E90 we have a new Drexler differential in the back, which is supposed to go sideways even better than before, so I can't wait to ride it again in summer. Probably gonna take off the wrap because I want it to look clean again. It's silver underneath. I think it's gonna look pretty epic. Man, I love this car and I can't wait to drive it again. My engine should be somewhere around. Wait, where's my engine? I just saw it. No? Ah, it's back there. So, here's my Viper engine. It looks like a truck engine, but I can confirm it's my Viper engine. 8.4 liters. Sadly, we had a small malfunction, which was caused by faulty parts from Dodge, and it's pretty much the same problem with the R34. Coolant came inside the engine and it basically screwed up the whole engine. So we're gonna rebuild that, probably add a little extras to it to make it a bit more durable and a bit more aggressive, and then hopefully it's back running again. My American beast. So I'm on my way home now from a display performance, and like I already said, the trip to Sweden was amazing for me, and I would really love to do more trips like this in the future. So if you have any ideas where I should go, what I should do, just let me know in the comments or write it to me on Instagram. I really enjoyed it, but of course it was a lot of strain for some of our cars, as you can see in the video. Now we all know it's an expensive hobby, so I really love that you guys support me like you do. I'm really grateful for every single comment of you, every single message I get, and also for all of you guys supporting my shop and everything, because it helps me do these trips and it helps me keep my cars running. Yeah, I hope you understand that, and I really love every single one of you. So if you have any ideas what I should do, or if you want me to do something, just let me know. I will read through every single one of them. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.